What's up, Zalork? What's going on, man? I hear you, dude. One second. What was I missing? Where's Discord? There we go. All right. Okay. First, I need to roll a bunch of gems again. Go and get that out of the way so I can make some room. Yeah, I know, Linz. We're getting closer, man. We're getting closer. Today's the 12th. We got 2 days at least until playing around with 2.4 a little bit. I'm sure y'all saw it. They scheduled the downtime, so they got 6 hours slated for the cutover to 2.4 Thursday. 6 hours. So Thursday might be shot. I'm knowing their past history. I'm seeing it 6 hours stretch a little bit. Maybe they'll get it right. So it's going to be, so it's 10 a.m. Pacific to 4. So my time, it's going to be 1 p.m. till 7 p.m. slated for downtime. I'm hoping they're just giving themselves a little buffer. Yeah, Lynn, I am too, man. I'm pumped for ladder. It could get here a little quicker, but at this point, we're only a couple weeks out, so I guess I'm not seeing it get here any sooner. So we'll see. I mean, yeah, Mike, I know. I believe we want to see it. Well, we at least have 2.4 on the launcher as scheduled for Thursday. That doesn't mean it's going to go live if they screw something up, because they gave themselves 6 hours to basically move code over. Yeah. Yeah, it could be shenanigans. That's a big window just to cut over the code. That actually the 6 hours to do that, it makes me a little leery. Hey Jeff, you talking about on a Grail? 80% on a Grail? Yeah, that's kind of sucks. I didn't even notice. Is it still in caps? I would assume it still is. No, mine's not. So it made some adjustments. Is yours still in caps, Mike? I I don't think that qualifies all caps, right? Yeah, Liam. Honestly, I don't. The way we normally cut over to a new update is you just make a copy of the old code and you just you push it on top. So basically, what you have there as the current 2 point whatever, you make a copy of that, put it to the side. Then you take the current 2.4. It should merge. If you've ever done any coding, it's a matter of merging the code together. And if it breaks from that point, then you could just go back to the copy you made, because the data is where it's going to potentially be an issue. Because if once you roll 2.4, I would assume there's going to be some data modifications, but you should be able to revert back to previous copy database as well. Liam, yeah. Yeah, it's concerning. It's definitely concerning. Now, I mean, this is a lot bigger than. Well, I take that back, because the frameworks we used to work on for e-commerce were actually exceedingly large. So I wouldn't necessarily say that the code base for the D2 is necessarily bigger than what I used to work on. The data will be the issue if there's any problems at all. Because normally, when you merge new code in, especially an update like this, there's going to be database revisions when that runs. So that'll be the issue more than anything. I think it's the code. It could be Mike. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think technically 2.4. I don't think there's going to be that much to be done on ladder unless they're still having maybe some issues with the um, shared stash stuff. It's literally on ladder day. It's literally almost a flip of the switch. Almost there might be some minor things there, but I think for ladder day it's literally flip of the switch. 2.4 is the big piece, so that's why they're giving themselves that 2 week to kind of work out the kinks when it's live. So hopefully on ladder day they just flip the switch. Maybe. We'll know on Thursday, because again the data is going to change when they push 2.4 live. So that's where we're gonna there potentially see some problems. Who knows? Maybe they've planned it out properly. They've had enough time. We shall see. Let's cube some stuff again. Oops. Okay. Alright. Sorry for the pain this is going to inflict on the people that hate seeing me craft or cube with crafting gems. But I need to make space. I have been running a lot of Glacial Trails. It's actually, I've really enjoyed running Glacial. That was a good switch up. I think Can was responsible for pointing me towards it. But it's been working out pretty good. What's up, Gerard? Almost called you Garrett. What do you mean by that, Red? Oh, and I need a favor from you guys if you can do it. If you can get on Twitch for me, um, and kind of comment from Twitch if you would, because here's the deal. So I've met all the requirements for Twitch affiliation, except they got some weird stat where it's so many people commenting or chatting on Twitch chat, which is kind of bizarre. But like I've met the number of, I think it's followers, however they call them, and hours streaming and all that kind of stuff. But they got this weird stat that's number of people chatting during a stream or something. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, it's kind of weird. That's a weird stat to me, but you know, it's all I need to apply for my affiliate or partner or whatever the hell they call it over there. So if you have a Twitch and you can go onto Twitch and just like comment from there, that'd be great. Oops. Twitch has some weird stuff. Yeah, Liam. Yeah, Mike. It's a chat thing. It's yeah. It has yeah. I know. I've got um like the more I've met all the requirements outside of chatting on Twitch. It's so bizarre. Whatever. I mean, to each their own, I guess. It's kind of a backup thing. I like to have the stop. I like to have the options open, so I wanted to get that kind of knocked out as far as having the Twitch affiliation there. I hear you, Mike. Let me know when you do, man. If you could switch just for today, that's awesome. I think it only counts like for one day. It's all that matters. It's weird. I don't know. Twitch being Twitch. All right, last little bit here. Thanks, dude. I thought about doing some Twitch only streaming, but I don't like Twitch that much. I mean, it is what it is. You gotta like keep your options open, right? Alright, so here's what I've been doing. I'm not gonna run on this. I've been running Glacial Trails on my Arden, and I think I like it more than the pits. It feels like there's more boss and champ packs in Glacial Trails. And the reason I say that, Glacial Trail spawns those urns, the evil urns, which can spawn a champ or a boss pack. And I've seen up to 3 in one run. Plus, it looks like there's usually around 6 to 8 boss and champ packs on top of that. Plus the super chest, plus the super unique. So it's kind of crazy, the chance for drops in Glacial. And on the Arden, it's pretty relaxing. See, that's one already. There's a second pack already. See, I've gotten like a little ways in. I've already gotten 2 packs. Yeah, I mean, you kind of got to watch those urns. I mean, they can definitely gank you. But for the most part, it's been... See, there's a 3rd pack already. See, that's nuts to me. I don't know if that one up there was with these 2. Because this one always spawns the champ pack, or the champ pack, right? So you always get those. That's rough, Liam. So I mean, it's a pretty cool farm area. Again, I don't run. That was another one. I mean, I don't even run CTA. I don't even buff, so I could technically switch to like a tele stick to jump across tunnels. See, there's an urn. That one spawns automatically a champ or boss pack. See, so we get another pack off of every one of those urns. And I've seen as many as 3 spawn in one run. Liam, I haven't seen... I don't think so. I haven't seen the armor racks, which that'd be kind of cool too. I mean, it could get a little dicey. Some of the spawns are like the pit lords. Yeah, I think it's an Anya place, Liam. What is it? Crystalline, maybe? And then you'll always get, what's his face? Bonesaw? Yeah, Bonesaw. Whoa. And that could happen. Okay, wasn't planning on that. You gotta watch that charge. I was playing around too much with it. Don't play with your food. Yeah, that's my bad. I shouldn't have been playing around with that. I should have just gone in and killed him. If you let him get that charge off, that's an insta-gib. Of course, I wasn't buffed either.
overburdened.
I was running it with the Sork as well, just running this for the video, and that's not a bad. You can usually get to that within like 20 seconds. Let's buff it. '88 to '90 is not bad. It's 90 up that it starts slowing up really hard. You going Aura or are you gonna just do Tesla then? See, in this case, I'd rather. Well, it doesn't show it here, but if there was like, instead of running all the way around, if I could teleport across here, that's why I was thinking about switching off to a tele stick just to run this. Nice, Liam. Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't have. I have a base, but I don't want to use it. I got a 35 resist one, and I think that's a little too low to make the dragon shield. I'd rather have one a little higher. But I kind of want to test the full fire one. So, I might do it. I don't know yet. But yeah, this is kind of a relaxing run, to be perfectly honest, on the pally at least, when you're not being stupid and playing with your food. See, pretty straightforward. Yeah, Liam. Yeah, I was thinking about that because I do have a bunch of fire facets. Be interesting to see. I don't know. I might still play around with it. Yeah, because we can't get flame until that's only for ladder. So. Oh wait, no, that was kind of disputed. Using flickering flame, you don't actually gain a bonus from it. Because flickering flame was, what was it? Did it have plus fire damage? Flickering flame. Okay, so it's hard to read on this one. Fire resist aura, +3 fire skills. Okay, it does have the minus enemy resistance. For some reason, I was thinking it didn't have that. So yeah, that'd be useful. What's up, Dragon? Yeah, it does, Jeff. For some reason, I was thinking it didn't. I think it was the original thought was that you'd get the the um, fire skills bonus, but that doesn't help the Arden. The minus fire resist does. But the minus fire resist, but yeah, technically, I think it's a. I forgot to look. I think it's a random roll on the minus fire resist, so technically you might be able to do better with um, the facets. Yeah, that's. They're still not going far enough with fire for that. I mean, I'll say it again. They need a fire equivalent to infinity. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Might have killed something. They need something that will literally break fire resist. Then fire builds will be in their full glory. Yeah, Carnage. Yeah, 2 days. And again, I'll probably at some point. I probably won't do it Thursday. I'm probably gonna play around with the Arden for a little bit, but I think before ladder, I'll probably switch this guy to a foe and play around with that as well. This dude's horrible, man. What are you talking about, Liam? He's weak. Look at that. Weak. 2 or 3 pulses to kill these mobs. Yeah, Jeff. I mean, they need to, but I feel like they need to do that to make fire as viable, right? Because at some point, fire just becomes relegated to only farming certain areas. I mean, technically, you could take a lightning and go anywhere with if you got an infinity. There's nothing where you can't run it.
Can't carry anymore.
That's true, Mike. I don't have my merc. I'm holding off. I'm going to switch to the Act 5 merc on Thursday. I think that'll be kind of fun to play around with on this guy. Yeah, I'm literally just not messing around with a merc until I get to switch it. Yeah, Jeff, and that's kind of my point. I mean, lightning can do that, and fire can't. I guess technically, well, I don't know. I guess you can't really do that with cold either. Cold is relegated. I mean, you can kind of work it out with cold. But the mastery's a little different with cold versus fire, so that makes up a little bit. Carnage. Honestly, I haven't thought that far ahead. I do have a grief set aside for him to use. Um, I don't know about other hand because technically we'll see on Thursday. You know, because right now it's bugged. If you put um, one sword on him,
I am all
it
alert.
should technically duplicate for the second for the offhand. So unless they fix that bug. Why do you think that is, Bob? It always struck me as kind of odd that they set them different like that. I mean, you think they wanted to just have more options with the masteries? It's weird to me that you give that you give lightning that little slight edge. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fire is just not quite there. Yeah, I can kind of see that, Bob, but it does pigeonhole it a little bit, right? You have to go this, this, this. Yeah, I'll definitely be using that as a, because I'm gonna be leveling with fire out of the gate. So yeah, leaf is like as soon as I can get it made. Yeah, that's my thought. That's why I was always behind the idea of making an item equivalent to infinity that for fire that breaks fire. Um, I think that opens it up a little more. Not necessarily monkeying around with the immunes themselves, but creating items that specifically break one immunity, like fire or cold. I think that would be kind of a cool. A, I think that would be a better way to approach it than monkeying around with immunities. Because that way, then it's not OP from the get go, right? Because like Infinity is super expensive. You could run Lightning, but Infinity, you know, breaking those immunities makes Infinity a great running item. It's just super expensive to make, and I don't have a problem with it being a super expensive fire item to break fire immunity, along with the same price point as Infinity. Yeah, right, Liam. Just actually make it complete into a rune word. They obviously thought it meant something. Don't play with your food.
I am overburdened.
What's up, Crank? Yeah, Carnage. That's my thought. That's kind of odd, Doman. Yeah, it's been up for a little while. I don't know. YouTube's been kind of flaky here the past week or so. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. They've been flagging my streams as restricted, saying it's it's too adult. I've had to get them to manually unflag my videos or my streams. This is weird. Maybe that's what it is. It's not advertiser friendly because I'm talking about Popeyes and other companies. So they can't advertise on top of that. All these tech companies are weird. That's why I'm really curious. I don't know how much y'all been following it, but with Elon trying to, or Elon buying the majority or biggest shares of Twitter. I thought that was really funny. I didn't know it. I just found out this morning that he turned down being on the board of Twitter. And they think it's because he might be trying to buy even more shares. Yeah, that's the thing. They're speculating a hostile takeover by Elon Musk, which I thought was, I mean, that's pretty wild speculation, but it would be interesting. Nice, Doman. You're at six. Was that 67? 67. That's, yeah. You're getting into the tough spot now. Oh, is that how that works? I was wondering where they got that from. They said it had. They said that's why he turned down the board position. Because potential wanting to do a hostile takeover. But that makes sense if you're limited to 14% if you're on the board.
I can't carry any.
I gotta be honest, man. Elon Musk is a great Twitter troll. He is really good at it. he is really good at trolling on Twitter. I mean, he gets some people really fired up. So it'll be interesting to see what he does. I'm really curious to see if he makes another big buy up. I hear you, Bit. Yeah, he does, man. He loves to troll on Twitter, and it pisses some people off so much. People just take things too serious, man. It'll be interesting. I'm curious to see what he does, but I thought he had taken the seat on the board. I didn't know he had turned it down. So that kind of surprised me when I read that this morning. So yeah, it should be interesting. I wonder if he does a big grab on Friday. That'd be kind of funny. People's heads would explode. Because what that first buy cost him, like $1 billion or something? I think it cost him $1 billion to make that first 10% grab. So
I can't carry anymore.
If he makes another 10% grab, holy jeez. I hear you, Alan. You enjoying it?
I am overburdened.
I mean, what's he worth? Like 80, 90 billion or something? He's over 100. So him grabbing another 10, 15% wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. He could probably do that pretty easy. He's worth 290 billion? I thought it was sub 100. That's crazy. He could buy all of Twitter. Oh, that would be so funny. Oh my God, I hate Twitter. Twitter is such a cesspool. Yeah, if he's worth that much, man, he could just buy it up wholesale. Just buy the whole damn thing. Oh, man, that'd be the funniest thing in the world, man. If he did something like that. Well, I mean, technically he only needs 51%, right? To just be able to call all the shots. Yeah, let's tweet at him and petition him to buy Activision and kick Microsoft out and let him run it. I bet if he was running Activision, man, it would be on point. Too bad he's not a gamer. He might have already done it. That's true. Let's tweet at him and tell him that Tesla is actually a thing in the game. See if we could grab his interest somehow. I would guarantee you this game would be a lot greater than it is if he was at least running it. Yeah, CNN got bought out, didn't they? Or somebody purchased CNN recently, didn't they? That's true, Doman. Yeah, that's definitely true. There was a what was the? It was a docu that I watched about the effects of social media, and it's crazy. Right, Toman. Tesla would be the only viable character. Oh man. Man, I hear you, Bob. I was trying to remember the name of that documentary I watched about it. Dang it. It was actually really good. Not necessarily eye-opening, because I think a little older crowd kind of sees the effects of it, because we didn't grow up in social media, so we've seen the effects on the younger generations. I mean, I couldn't imagine being a teenager these days. It's got to be just absolutely nuts. But it's not going to go away, so, what do you do? Yeah, Bob, I think the whole idea was, just everybody having access to the information would make people more informed. But it didn't quite play out that way. Yeah, it is. Y'all remember MySpace? I think it's still around, but that was kind of like my first foray into uh, social media was the MySpace. Before, I think it's like a music only type of thing now. But MySpace was like the initial, like early version of Facebook, or what Facebook was doing. I think it's still around. Isn't MySpace still around? It's kind of like something else now. I had a MySpace, yeah. But I think it was always geared towards music and entertainment, but I think people kind of used it as like an early Facebook version, as far as communicating with people and stuff. even remember what I did on MySpace now. I just remember it kind of being a big thing there for a little while. And then Facebook hit, and everybody eventually just kind of switched to that. Yeah, that Tom. I remember that. Everybody was friends with Tom. It is still out there though, isn't it? MySpace. Every once in a while I hear somebody reference it, like it's still a thing. I mean, it was huge for a while. I mean, MySpace was a big deal. Yeah, Viet, I vaguely remember that. To set your pages up, you had to play around with the HTML and stuff, didn't you? If I remember correctly, it wasn't a simple like drop and drag type system. You literally had to play around with the HTML to set your pages up. First microwave. I can't remember, Bob. I honestly can't. But we. I gotta be perfectly honest. I think we still have our first one. Like we're not using it, but I think I have the very first microwave we owned in the garage somewhere. You cranky. I don't remember that. I think that microwave I have in the garage is 30 plus years old. Trying to remember when my parents got their first one, and I honestly can't place it. Oh yeah, for sure, Bob. I just I can't place when my parents got their first one. I mean, I do know the one that we have. I'm almost positive it's still in the garage. It's gigantic. It is so big. I don't know why we're still hauling it around. I'm sure it's a safety risk if we actually turn the damn thing on. If it even comes on at all. I honestly don't know why we kept it for so long. Oh, she's the hoarder. Shh. It might be gone. We might have got rid of it last move, but I swear I thought I saw it down there. Ooh, an amulet. Wow, Bob, that's crazy, isn't it? Amulet. Alright. We're going to go Nokazan first. That dude going to kill me? I forgot these guys respawn. Let's get out of here. Think Mahim. Saracens? I think Saracens. Yeah. Mahim. There we go with the Mahim. I love those big packs like that. It's so much fun.
I can't carry anymore.
Cutting it kind of close there. I hear you, Doman. Oh wait, you know what? I didn't even think to look. I don't know if I've actually scratched the Mahim off of my Grail yet. I haven't even pulled it up. Alright, so let's take a look. Alright, Grail's at 46%. I have not. Actually did not get that one. Okay, cool. What's up, Aaron? What's up, Dennis? Now, I've been actually enjoying running Glacial Trail. It's been kind of cool. A lot of packs here. I'm actually I'm putting out a couple videos on this. One doing full clears and one just running Bonesaw for the Super Unique series. So I've been running this a couple different ways, and I'm gonna put out a couple videos on it. I actually kind of like it more than the pits. Yeah, I already got the runes checked off. I didn't want to redo the runes with just running the Grail, and I've got video proof of all the runes I found. So I went ahead and checked all the runes off. That's the only thing I pulled from like prior history. Because the Zod rune, when I found the Zod rune, that was actually the only one I had left that I hadn't found. So when I got the Zod rune, I considered my Grail for runes done. Yeah, Aaron, I got 12 of them. It's literally from one. If you're looking at Eastern time, my time, it's 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. They got a 6 hour window for the patch. So it's pretty much most of Thursday. Well, most playtime for Thursday is going to be involved in the patch. So it might be Friday before I stream, depending on how smooth it goes. If it goes smooth, I'll be on at 7 Thursday evening just to stream it. I mean, no, Thursday, not tomorrow. 2 days. But yeah, a couple days we'll have it. If it goes smooth. I don't know, Bob. I think ladder will be a little shorter because the heavy lifting is going to be done at 2.4. There'll be some database scripts they'll probably have to run to get it set up for ladder
I can't carry
on the day ladder goes live. But the code base for the most part won't have to change. Yeah, 24th for ladder. I feel like they'll have to run some scripts to handle 2.4 as well, so I think that's the bigger part of Thursday. But I think for ladder, they'll probably have to run some scripts, but I don't think it'll be near as intensive. And again, the code base outside of um, the shared stash stuff is really only the big part of ladder going live, I think. So we'll see. Yeah, the that'll be the bigger part, Bob. Is the server stress test or stress, the server stress? Because I mean, people saying that they're not, but there's going to be a ton of people come back for ladder. So game creation and character creation on ladder day is going to be a big load, and that's going to make or break it. I don't think it's be as much of the like the actual cutting over to ladder. It's whether the server, the new architecture can handle it. It's gonna be rough. They're gonna be sweating it. They're gonna be sweating it. Because I'd imagine when ladder drops, the player count will increase 3 or 4 times. Um, Ahmed, it's going to be like any other ladder build. You're going to have to deal with it with a merc. Off the top of my head, I've never leveled as Javazon. I was trying to remember what I did. I think I just got rushed. To be perfectly honest, I've never leveled out the gate with the Jav. Yeah, jab is like JAB, as Aaron's saying, is physical damage. That might be, you'd have to put points into that. I've never actually leveled as a Javazon. That character I made, I rushed. Which again, rushing is going to be more of a pain in the butt, right? With the changes in Act 3. That's going to make things a little different for ladder. surprised more people hadn't talked about that. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing it with the Sork, it's still easy. You just have to spend that extra time to collect all the pieces. It's kind of annoying, more than anything. Because I forget what the jab changes were. Jab is definitely stronger now. So yeah, just level with that until you get to Lightning Fury, like Chris is saying. Yeah, it is. It's how it's meant. You weren't meant to skip that stuff anyways, but you're just gonna have to tele to 3 different places to collect the 3 pieces. I mean, the sewer is the annoying one. Sewer's actually pretty big, so that's kind of annoying to tele around that looking for the way down to the 2nd level. The other 2 aren't that big a deal. Actually, the first one's real easy. What is it? The Eye at the Spider Cavern. That one's real easy. The other one's just telling to the down 3 levels. The sewer's kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, I've definitely felt that one.
I am overburdened.
It's just annoying. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I guess it is pretty minor.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, Aaron, it's just an annoyance more than anything. I just hate Act 3 just in general. Act 3 is way too long. Playing a running character and leveling through Act 3 where if you can't you can't jump across the stupid channels if you go the wrong way. Yeah, it's just Act 3. Just I hate it. I hate Act 3. Yeah, that's true. I just never think about it until I'm like in it. I never think to look for a telly stick till I'm already like halfway to where I'm going. It was like, "Well, I wish I had a telly stick." Yeah, that's true eating. I mean, it's the jungle part that I hate. Act 2 can be a little long. Yeah, Bob. I should probably think more along those lines as far as getting an early telly stick. Everybody hates maggot layer. Maggot layer's so annoying. I am going to test some low level running, uh, just to see what it feels like uh, when 2.4 drops. Yeah, I can see that about maggot. Maggot layer is annoying as hell. Yeah, it is. It's just annoying. What? And again, I keep hating to refer back to Project Diablo 2, but they made slight adjustments in maggot layer, like widening the tunnels to make it a little less obnoxious. Which, I mean, those kind of little minor changes like that, I think, are nice. Because that was kind of the pain in the butt, right? If you were running a merc or summon or like a summoner of some sort, them not being able to get past you unless you run backwards and push the summons in front. That's annoying. Yeah, no, I would agree with the second half. Yeah, the cure ass sections are really, I enjoy those. Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, minor. I mean, I don't think that's game breaking or takes away from the game. The maggot layer should have had double wide tunnels from the beginning, just so your merc and your summons and stuff can't get stuck behind you, and you have to constantly backpedal to push them up ahead. That's annoying. All right, I'm not making any headway on the Grail. We're gonna have to switch up a little bit. I want to get to 50% before Thursday. So back to chaos. Oh, and for those that weren't here when I first said it, if you guys, any of you guys have a Twitch account, if you can go and log on, I'm streaming on Twitch right now, and I'm almost affiliated. The part I'm missing is people chatting in Twitch, which is kind of a weird stat that they log. If you have a Twitch account, if you don't mind going over there and chatting in Twitch a little bit, it helps me out a lot. I literally have the number of followers. I have all the stats required to do their affiliate or partner or whatever the hell it is. I don't have people chatting in Twitch, which is a weird one, but that's, yeah, that's what it is. I've never played offline, to be perfectly honest. I've never done any playing offline. I've always been on BNet. And if I couldn't get on BNet, I just would do something else. I'd never created like an offline account. I I just never have. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, that's I do like that, but I mean, it's honestly not enough to make me create an offline account. It's just not. I could see that. Um, I don't know. Just a thing for me. I've just never done it. I mean, I do see the advantage of doing that for Grail, uh, but it is what it is. Oh crap! I'm missing half my stuff. Justin, it's I think it's just slash Winterguard Gaming. I don't even have a TP. What the crap? Yeah, which one? Yeah, right. Our food chats definitely seem. Yeah, I should just do a just chatting and talk about food all the time. I prefer to make my money if I could just doing the sleeping channel where I just sleep and you guys just watch me sleep. It's a little creepy, but as long as you don't know, I'm okay with it. So let's do that. I'm gonna start tonight. I'm gonna start up with just a sleeping channel, and you guys can just watch it. it's, that's such a bizarre thing to me. I still can't wrap my mind around that one. We talked about it a little while back, and I did look to see if that was still a thing, and it still is. There's still people that just sleep and have it on stream. There was a shocking number of dudes doing it. So it's not just well, I don't know how many people were actually watching it. Dude, I don't know how that's supposed to work. I guess you only watch people that are opposite time zones from you, so that they're sleeping while you're awake. It's so weird. It's so weird. I would be so. There's no way I could fall asleep knowing people were watching me, right? Oh, I do. I stay up way too late. But seriously though, who who can sleep when they know there are people looking at them? That's so bizarre to me. You don't think that'd bother you? It would bother me. It would creep me out too much.
I need mana.
I'd just be way too creeped out by it. And if they're actually getting money from that, that's just stupid. No, dude, she's always asleep before me.
I need mana.
Oh, I've been there. I've had the kid staring at me in the middle of the night. And it's creepy. It's weird. Even if it's your kid, it's like, stop doing that. Even if it's your kid, you don't like it. It's like, don't stop staring at me. Yeah, exactly. How long have you been looking at me? So imagine just people staring at you online. That's just bizarre. That's what I'm saying, though. It was still there. There's still a channel called Just Sleeping or something. And I didn't have to look that far to find it. You know, you could use a browser, just scroll. It wasn't that far down. I had heard about it years ago. But just the fact that it's still there, I don't know about that. I appreciate you guys helping me out with that. I don't know how long it's got to be for. I don't think it... I think if I get one stream where there's like so many people chatting, I think it counts. Yeah, there you go. It's sleep studies. Is that what it's for? That would make it about as much sense as anything else. You snore on key. Yeah, Liam, 100%, dude. I mean, it is. And we've talked about it. I feel like it's not that hard of a fix. But when you only have a team of 2 working on stuff, I guess it's far down the list. I'd be really curious to see how big the team is that's actually working on D2R. I just feel like it's not very many at all. I think it'd be a lot lower than I would even assume.
I can't carry anymore.
I'm not sure if sharing. I don't. Here's the thing. I don't know Twitch that well. I really don't. I just kind of want to get the affiliation set up just in case I want to do more on Twitch, but I really have not put much study
I am overburdened.
into the Twitch analytics and stuff. I really should. I mean, Twitch is still the bigger streaming platform by far over YouTube. YouTube has made some pretty big strides as far as their streaming system, but they're still a long way out. Twitch is definitely still the bigger platform. So I feel like I should at least get my affiliation set up with them, just in case I want to do more. You know, just pull a little extra traffic. You think it's that high, Bob? I mean, I guess that wouldn't be unreasonable, because they got to break it off into different portions, right? Somebody's more graphically set up and that sort of thing. Yeah, just do a letter. letter. I was shocked, and it hurt me to see. I was looking at viewership on games, and I looked the other night, and D2R had like 500 some people. It hurt me a little bit. It hurt me a little bit that it was only like 500 some people viewing D2. Hold on, let's take a look. I'm gonna take a look real quick. Diablo 2 Resurrected. It's saying that there are 1,000 viewers. It kind of sucks. It's not great. It does bump pretty high when Llama's streaming. He's got a decent sized following, so when Llama's on, it bumps up a decent bit. Yeah, like the biggest person streaming right now has 420, which is a decent amount. But still, Diablo definitely hurt themselves. They hurt their market big time, delaying things so long. I don't know. I don't know what Llama's draw is. I haven't really ever watched him that much. I've watched some of his videos because I mean he does have a really solid knowledge of Diablo. I mean he does. I don't know what the entertainment draw is. I've never really watched his stream, so I couldn't tell you. Yeah, Bob. There's always going to be some that you can't put in front of the public. I mean, I look back at the company I worked for. I was more customer facing. But we had some developers that you just didn't want to put in front of the customer. I mean, they would be good developers. You just didn't really want to put them in front of the customer. Yeah, Chris, that's true. I don't. Again, I've watched some of his videos. I've never watched his stream. Honestly, the only stream that I've watched, and even not for really that long, is probably Phil. I've watched Phil a little bit, and just because he's on YouTube. I've never watched Dabrowski. I probably would enjoy Cooley. Here's Cooley's thing. I think Cooley's just a funny guy. He's really knowledgeable, but he's entertaining. So I would probably watch Cooley if I ever caught some of his streams. But like Dobrunsky, I don't know if I could watch him that long. Again, he's he's knowledgeable at least, but I don't know. Yeah, Bob, that's 100%. I mean, there's just some people that you don't want to put in front of the customer. As knowledgeable as they might be, they would just come across as not incompetent, but unsure. Maybe it just didn't. I just couldn't.
Not even death can save you from me.
I hear you, Bob. I've never watched Ginger. Ginger's been on our stream. He's popped in on my stream before and just chatted for a while when PTR first dropped. Yeah, Liam, that's kind of where I'm at. I don't dislike Dobrunsky. I think he knows the game. I just see I feel like when watching his stream, there's got to be some sort of entertainment aside from just the game. So maybe that's it. That's why I like Cooley. Cooley to me is a really funny guy. He's got a good sense of humor. I've never watched Ginger, so I can't really say anything about him. I mean, we've chatted a little bit in stream here, but I've watched some of his videos, but I haven't watched his stream. I don't know if I've gotten these. Rite of Passage. I'm pretty sure I haven't. No, have not. Cool. Check it off. Well, that's a lose right there, right? No food talk? Yeah, and that's the thing with Llama. He is on the front edge of the speedrunning stuff. That's kind of his niche that he's like really into. I mean, he has great game knowledge overall, but that speedrunning piece that he like really latched into, I can see that he's like the face of that. Do you really want to watch any of us sleep though? That's the thing. Is he? I didn't. I don't know if he's single player or not. So if I were to like rank them, I would definitely put Cooley at the top. It's just as far as overall entertainment value. Just my thoughts. I don't find anything about him to be off-putting. Whereas some of the other ones, maybe I could find something. So I mean, that's kind of what that's kind of how my take on it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it just comes across right that he comes across as just being a good guy. He'd be the guy that you'd go to a bar and hang out with and have a beer, or just I think that's kind of the what he puts off, and I think that makes just him more relatable, I guess. Like Llama and Dobrunsky, I don't know if I could hang out with them. That's how I kind of approach it. I can see like hanging out with Cooley. I think he'd be fun to hang out with. I don't know if I can hang out with like Dobrunsky or Llama. I hear you, Josh. What's going on, Buwan? I don't know that one, Liam. Oh, really? Is he streaming or is he just doing videos? Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I have seen a couple of his videos. He's got like he puts a lot of humor into it. I think I've seen that. Yeah, I have seen that guy. He seems pretty funny. So here's kind of my take on Dabrowski, and I'm not trying to put the guy down or anything. I just feel like if you're like hanging out, not a stream thing, but just hanging out, I don't think he could take a joke very well. I don't think you could poke fun with Dabrowski and him just laugh along with it. You know what I mean? I think Llama could. I think you could joke around with Llama and he wouldn't take it too serious. I think Dabrowski would take things too serious. Oh, I do on both. I don't gain anything from Twitch until I'm affiliated, so that's kind of why I'm just kind of wanting to get that out of the way. Dabrowski, I mainly watch his. I don't watch. Honestly, I don't watch that many streams to begin with. I do watch him because I mean he does get into the nuts and bolts on builds and stuff. Ooh, look, a facet. It drops Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific, but it's a 6-hour window. Oh, does Llama not really take the jokes? All right, let's take a guess here. I'm going to say this one's a lightning one. I'm thinking this is going to be a lightning one. You talking about low, Dennis? Resonating low? I think this is going to be lightning. 4-5 lightning. Wow, garbage. Anybody say 3-3 fire? There's a 3-5 fire. 4-5 fire. Ugh. Get out of here. I'm not even holding it. That was pathetic. Have I gotten a facet? I think I've gotten a facet already, though, for my Grail. Oh, it's got all the facets listed. Alright, I need to go back and look at it. Yeah, look at this on the Grail. It's got all these different ones. I didn't realize it did the facets that way. So we need to look at this one. So this is a 3-3 die. Okay, so fire die. Need to mark down. I didn't realize it broke the facets down that much. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, kind of. I mean, it still looks like one, right? Does it, Bob? YouTube has been weird lately. YouTube has been having some issues with the chat and stuff. What's up, David? What's going on, man? I haven't forgot you, dude.
I need mana.
Ah. Trying to get me in a rack. No, I never check them. I mean, I don't want to know. Who wants to actually know if it's a failed unique roll? That just makes it hurt a little bit, right? That's kind of nice to know about the facets. So one facet, or facets can knock off multiple things off of my Grail. That's kind of cool. I can't figure Phil out. He seems like a nice enough guy. That whole voice thing is a little weird to me. When he does that growl thing he does, it seems a little odd to me. I feel like it's trying too hard.
Not even death.
He does have good taste in music, I think. No, I get it. It's, you know, it's a little silly, but I don't know. It's just a little odd to me. It just feels a little odd to me. Yeah, that thing. I don't know. No, I'm not. Somebody will clip it. Yeah, it's not happening. I'm just gonna be my same boring self and talk about food. Not happening.
I am overburdened.
Eden, it's going pretty good. We did the day 28, I think. I think I found this 8. Oh, it's ethereal. That's kind of cool. Medusa's Gaze. I think I've found that, though. No, I haven't. That's cool. No, it was not chowder. It was I think of that same day I was talking about how she also makes like a breakfast casserole with egg and hash brown and bacon and all that. It ended up being that, which I'm fine with. I enjoy that just as much. But see, the thing with the big pot of chowder is you can eat it for a couple days, which is always kind of cool. Dennis, we had a conversation about that a little while back, and the level prerequisite for small charms is not as high for rolling as grands, and you don't gain anything from it. I mean, it'd be cool to re-roll, but it doesn't necessarily have to be off Diablo to get kind of the cool mods. But I mean, I've done it. It's kind of neat to just do it, but it doesn't necessarily have to drop off Diablo. I feel like there's a family reunion or something going on in chat right now. Blonde and who? Bob? Yeah, the Grand Charms are the ones where you want to pull them off of Diablo, Neilthok, or Bale. They're the only ones that can roll greater than 40 life. So that's kind of the thing with the Grand Charms. Small Charms don't really fall into that niche. I don't know what the minimum level is to technically roll like the 451 hell or poison damage charms, but it doesn't necessarily have to drop off of those dudes to do it. Yeah, large charms are just, I don't know. That's another thing. Again, I go back to Project Diablo 2. They made it a point of trying to add more to the large charms to make them like kind of viable. It seems like they added like plus elemental damage to larges to make them a little more useful. Crush flange. I think I've gotten that. No, I haven't. Man, we're scratching them off now.
I can't carry anymore.
Nice scrunchy. Yeah, that's actually a pretty decent one. For fortitude, at least. Yeah, I did a small town stint when I was in Georgia. Yeah, that was different. Definitely a different, an interesting area. So I worked in a little town called Jessup, Georgia. I actually worked for a large company, but they had a location in Georgia. So I took this place over as manager, and let me tell you, small town life. It can get interesting. I couldn't imagine being in that boat. It was really weird. I think I'd been there for about a week before I was. Somebody wanted to fight me in the parking lot. It was it was crazy. It's living in a small town is just a different level of crazy. I think I've gotten this. Ethereal Edge, yeah, I've gotten that for sure. I only had like 4 people working for me. It was. It probably is. I'm just hard. Let me explain it a little bit. So, Jessup, Georgia, I think it's Wayne County, is the county it's in. It's a small rural area, but I think there was like 30 or 40 churches. I think it averaged out to like 50 people per church or something. It was a small area. And the woman I worked for, or not worked for, she worked for me. My secretary was an older woman with literally the church beehive hairdo type of thing going on. And I was a little less refined in my language. I tended to get angry and cuss a lot, and I could just watch her face turning red as she listened to me. I know she was praying for me the whole time. But there was a girl that worked in that store, and she actually got fired right before I started. And her and her husband had purchased, as in loaned themselves materials from the location that, we sold electrical supplies. So her and her husband she had worked out some, I don't even know how they did it, but she literally stole like $1,000, $1,500 worth of stuff to, I don't know what they did with it. But they wanted me to let it slide and just write it off when I first got there. And I was just adamant that they were going to pay for it. And that ended up with her husband calling to meet him in my parking lot, that he was going to kick my butt. And I was a little hot-headed back then. I was probably late 20s at that point. So I asked him to come do it. He just never showed up. Because it was kind of funny, because they had never met me. So one of the guys that worked for me, he knew them, and he was telling them I was like this big giant guy. So the dude never showed up. I ended up like calling the cops on him to get my money back. But it didn't really ingratiate me into, woo, nice drop. It didn't ingratiate me into the community, put it that way. Look at here, guys. We got an Iraq. I had to turn around eventually, right? Got an Iraq. I don't think I've found this either. Gleam Scythe. I have found that. Well, shoot. Yeah, it would have been funny if he'd have showed up. I, the dude that worked for me, we actually got along really well. He ended up being a good friend of mine. But he psyched that guy out pretty bad. This dude was threatening to come over here and kick my butt, and he was telling us, like, you don't want to do it, man. That guy's gigantic. So he never showed up. I have found that. Nice drop. Nice drop. We could put that actually on the list. Yeah, Bob. I mean, you nailed it. I'm 5'10". I mean, I'm not a big guy. I'm like a chihuahua, dude. I have way more attitude that befits my body. No, 160. I'm not a big guy, but I tend to. How should I put this? My mouth can get me in trouble sometimes. I've had my. You're a monster, dude. Here's the thing. I always hung out with dudes like you. It's like all my friends that I would hang out and go out to bars with are big guys. So I tended to shoot off my mouth more than I should. Like I hung out with this pair of brothers. They were from Rochester, New York. One of them I work with, and he was former Marine. So he's like 6'1", 6'2", about 230, 240. But his brother was like 6'5", 6'6", about your size, even a little bigger. He was like 280, 290. And that's the guys I hung out with. So, you know, if I was drinking, I tended to get a little mouthy. I'm a bad winner and a bad loser. I am. I'm a bad winner and a bad loser. Yeah, just because, like, I think the Monopoly references to when I was playing with my niece and nephews. Just because you're young, I don't let you win. Yeah, Andy, I'm sure you do, man. I mean, and I don't think that I necessarily shot my mouth off just because I was with guys that were that big. It's just kind of in my nature. You're 6'9"? Holy crap, man. Is that a typo, or are you really 6'9"? Jesus, dude. Did you play professional football? You're a monster, man. You're like lineman size. Holy jeez. Oh wait, are you in England, Scrunchy? Yeah, that's beast mode right there. That's a big guy. Oh, you're in Ohio. Oh, there was somebody else that was. It wasn't Cranky's in England, but there was somebody else I was talking to a while back that was in England. For some reason, I had you in my head. Did you play sports? Dude, that's, oh my God, dude, that you're a big dude. Holy jeez. Nah, okay. Yeah, imagine standing next to Scrunchy. He's 6'9". God. I actually, anybody, I'm sure you guys, some of you guys know who David Robinson is, basketball player. I think he's 7'5" or 7'6". I actually met him, and you don't realize the size difference. I mean, it's just hard to imagine standing next to somebody that's over 7 feet tall. But I think David Robinson was 7'5". Oh, 7'2"? I thought he was 7'5". He's over 7 foot. Standing next to a guy that's over 7 foot is just hard to imagine. It really is. All right, guys, that was actually kind of cool. You know, as far as games, I just found it in a rack. It's like my fifth one. And the thing is, David Robinson went into the Navy, and if I'm not mistaken, didn't they put him on a sub? Liam, that's actually kind of funny. I think they put in. I think he got stationed on a sub, though, if I'm not mistaken. How tall is Shaq? He's 7+, right?
I can't carry anymore.
Can somebody look that up? I swear David Robinson got stationed on a sub for, you know, because he played for Navy, so he had to put in what, 2 years in service before he could play professional. Yeah, Shaq was just a big dude. I mean, Robinson was pretty lanky. I mean, he put on some bulk when he was playing pro, but when he came out of college, he was a pretty lanky guy. But just the fact that he, you know, any ship would be cramping for him. But I think he was put on a submarine, or I think he wanted to be stationed on a submarine. What's up, Chad?
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened. I need mana. I am overburdened.
Yeah, I don't know how it worked, but I swear he got stationed on a sub. Sue, I got 500 though. It does make a difference. And the numbers bear it out. RNG, it doesn't play, but it does factor. RNG comes into play for the base drops. Magic Find comes into play for quality of the item.
I can't carry anymore.
I hear you, Dennis. But we've given away a lot of Iraqs. We've definitely had a lot of Iraq giveaways. I mean, they kind of were commonplace at, you know, at a certain point.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Well, how tall's the dude you were standing next to? Or how big was he? Or should I just look at the pic? Yeah, I found mine real early, Liam, and actually, you know, I was playing the Sork when I found it, and I had like 70-some magic finds, so I actually ended up, you know, replacing it when I switched to 3-piece towel, but I was wearing it up until that point. I only dropped my Iraq once I switched to 3-piece towel. I have to look. Okay, it says David Robinson, 2 years active duty at the Naval Sub Base in Kings Bay. It didn't say that he was actually went out on the subs. So he was a civil engineer, so he probably didn't. He was at a naval base, naval sub base, but he wasn't an officer on the sub. He was a civil engineer. Okay, that makes more sense. There's no way he would be able to spend 6 months out on a sub. There's no way. Alright, so let's look at his pick. That guy's close to 7 foot. Yeah, that guy's got to be close to 7 foot tall.
I can't carry anymore.
Feeling pretty good after that last run. Maybe we'll get a twofer. Chances of hitting another one? Come on, Diablo, give it up again.
Not even death can save you from me.
Nope. Agoraphobia. Is that the fear of public spaces? Is that what that one is? It sounds very familiar.
Hail to you, champion.
Let's do some faster runs. Next I need to break the high rune streak, or dry streak, dry spell. Got a decent item there, so let's see if we can get a rune now.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I don't know about the begging part. D2's about the hunt. Once you get something, it's about finding that next thing. D2's always about the hunt. I get that cudgel a lot. I've definitely scratched that one off. Angelics. At this point, I'd like to see just a really cool rare item. That could almost been something. Yeah, I feel like PoE is good. They do the itemization pretty well. I think they went a little too far. You know what I mean? There's too much stuff. The modification process is really cool. I like that. With the socketing stuff that they do. But I feel like they've gone a little too far with the items. Like, too many options. But I'd rather have too many than not enough, for sure. White Shaco. Blood Fists? I think I've gotten Blood Fists already. Yeah, I would agree with that, and that's why JSP became a thing, right? It's because they didn't have a decent currency. if they'd had a decent currency, then JSP would have never really been a thing. But that kind of filled that void. No, it doesn't. I mean, I spent some time in PoE, but it never. Yeah, same thing. It just never stuck real hard. I enjoyed playing it. Um, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the skill tree for PoE. It is gigantic. No, I haven't tried Beast. Yeah, Jim, it'll reset, man. Ladder will make things interesting again, I think. I think it'll grab you a little more. Right now, I can see that, yeah, 30 minutes and being like, yeah, I've done enough grinding. I think ladder will kind of spin it back a little bit. For those that missed, I got in Iraq a few runs ago. Pretty cool, right? What was the defense on that? What's the perfect defense? Like 130? Or 132? I don't remember what per. That's pretty close. 131? Yeah, it's a weird number. Yeah, it's a weird number. It's not an even number. That's pretty close. Because there's no other random stats on the Iraq except for the defense. I actually traded Vine. I had one. Vine traded me for something. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, I've had so much bad luck. Well, not bad luck, just no luck at all. That I think I got enough built up. I really haven't been getting any drops. That's the first decent thing I've gotten in a while. So I don't think I'm gonna burn it all up.
I am overburdened.
Oh, for those that are just joining, I'm trying to get my Twitch chat stat up. It's kind of a weird stat, but if any of you guys have a Twitch account and you could like do some chatting on Twitch, I would appreciate it. It's kind of weird to get my Twitch affiliation. The only stat I'm missing is people chatting on on Twitch. It's kind of weird, but if any of you guys have a Twitch and could switch over to that, that'd be awesome. Don't have to. Just Twitch is a weird thing. And that's the only stat I'm missing to become an affiliate. Now, remind me on the Hork stuff. There was like word that there was like a hidden buff to Horking. Is that true?
I can't carry anymore.
What's going on, Fission? What's up with you, man? I can see it. Oh, is that what? Yeah, I heard there was a hidden buff to find item, but nobody could really actually come out or find like an official post or anything in the patch notes that said it. But I've heard multiple people say that. Yeah, it's definitely supposed to be a thing. It was. Ooh. All right, we're gonna have a giveaway. For the UNID JMod. We'll do this as a donation giveaway. Top donation wins the UNID JMod. Prismatic. Appreciate it, man.
I am overburdened.
Wow. I think I've actually gotten this already for my Grail, though. What's up, Cubba? Alright, we'll get a Storm Shield. I've already gotten it. I've already gotten this on my Grail. I think I got that like really early. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I've never gotten that. I've used the same name no matter what platform on anything. I've always used the same name. But there's people that have a different, like on Discord, I'm still Winterguard. On Twitch, YouTube, whatever. Every character I've ever made on any game, I'm always Winterguard. But there's some people, they have like a different thing for every platform. Yeah, exactly. I've just always done that. I don't think Scholar's here right now. For those that play League of Legends, I did get the wife to download it yesterday. She still haven't tried it, but we're getting close. I've actually had pretty decent drops today. So we've gotten a facet, which rolled crappy, but we still got a facet. I got the Iraq, and then I got the Storm Shield, which nowhere is useful, but still a cool drop. I like watching the Storm Shield drop. It used to be a really amazing shield, but nowhere near as handy now. I think that's new. I think this is new. Razor's Edge. Stop. Razor's Edge. Yep, that's new. Nice. Oh wait, no. We're gonna do a seal pops. There was one, I can't remember the platform. I did have somebody steal my name, like Winterguard. So I had to make it spelled Gaurd, which really pissed me off. I think I just deleted that. Never played that game, whatever it was. Okay, I think that's new. Man, I'm finding all kind of stuff. Yep, that one's new. Doman, I'm going to catch up with you if this keeps on today. That's kind of funny. It was bizarre because I made this name up. I don't remember what inspired it. I was young. But I've had this name for forever. And, you know, I've Googled it just to see if it actually related, or there's nothing that, it's like not a place or anything. It's just completely random almost. And yet somehow somebody stole it for whatever game platform that was. And it just kind of bothered me a little bit. Which drop you talking about, Bob?
Not even death.
Oh, Storm Shield. Gotcha. I see that. Maybe I don't really want a high rune drop until ladder. Maybe we just kind of bank it. I don't really gain anything from having a high rune now. Yeah, that's I was just thinking that. I probably shouldn't want a high rune drop. I don't have a need for it off ladder at this point. I mean, I've pretty much made everything I want to make. But I enjoy seal popping. That's the problem. I hear you, man. Yeah, that's going back. But see, I could, my name, my Winterguard as a character name goes all the way back. It wasn't even like, it was probably Dungeons and Dragons. I think I've said that before. If it goes way back, like early teens. So, good grief, 35, 40 years I've had that name as a character name. That's a long time. Yeah, YouTube did that thing where you had a YouTube account, and then when Google bought YouTube, they made it your if you had a Google account, it turned it into that for your account name.
I am
Isn't that how that worked? Blue diadem. Do you guys check those? Is there anything worth getting on like a blue dye item? Yeah, Liam. 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. is the downtime for Eastern for 2.4. So most of the afternoon for me. I mean, if it goes live on time, like if it goes live around 7, I'll probably be on stream for that. Yeah, right. Yeah, downloading stuff. 56K. That was some painful stuff. I updated to DSL on my home system as soon as it became available in our area, which was pretty early on. Oops, I missed something. What'd I miss? I got that one. Oh, okay. I can reset this. Wow, that wasn't perfect, but that works. Chaos.
Not even death can save you from me.
I'm 14-4. Yeah, that was just... that's a new one. Pretty sure. It's Ondals, right? I don't think I've gotten Ondals yet. Ondals, nope. Man, we're checking off a lot of stuff. What's the eye level on Ondals? That doesn't say on there. Downloading on radio? No, definitely not. My idea of downloading on radio, I don't know how many of you guys did this, was like listening to the radio and then tape recording the song. That's my idea of downloading. I don't know if I've gotten this.
Impossible.
Storm Guild. Yeah, I did get that. I thought I'd gotten that one. No, I've actually never heard of downloading on radio. That sounded actually kind of crazy. I just think DSL was just amazing. DSL came into play for me about the time that I started playing StarCraft. That's when kind of DSL hit the market. For me anyways. Yeah, Nabat. Exactly. Right up against the radio. Oh, man. That's some funny stuff if you think about it. That's the hard way to make a mixtape. Yeah, D2. Yeah, dude. That harkens back to the days of Amazing Blizzard. Pre-Activision. I mean, I didn't play Warcraft 3, but that was up there for a lot of people. A lot of people played that game too. I think Diablo 2 and StarCraft really put it up there. Set the bar really high. Yeah, he's amazing. I love Bobby Kotick. He's such a great person. Just a class act. I mean, back when I had DSL, though, you didn't download games. You went to the store and bought them. you didn't download them for sure. You had hard copies of those games. Oh, I forgot it was in the cube. Damn it. Yeah, the floppy drive, floppy disk, 5 1/4. The 3 1/2s were a major innovation. The 5 1/4, man, you can mess them things up too easy. There was a game my dad and I played called, I think it was called Darklands. And when it first came out, it was on, they released it on 3 1/2s. That game was 31 3 1/2 inch discs. You know, you reached a certain point in the game, you had to switch them out. It was 31 discs in size for the game. They actually re-released it in not a few years ago to be playable on, you know, new OS. But we used to play that game with switching out the discs. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Like my first PC was just 2 5 1/4 floppies, no hard drive. So the next computer my dad bought he bought one with a hard drive, and it was literally 20 meg hard drive. Yeah, Vision. I mean, the technology jump has been amazing. I mean, think about it. From where we were even 20 years ago, the technology jump's been crazy. But yeah, I don't even know how many hard copies of Diablo I bought. I probably had like 3 at least. I might have even had 4. Because if you lost the, if say you had to reinstall, if you didn't have the key, you were screwed. I think I bought like 2 of the copies I had is because I lost the key. Yeah, the CD keys. If you lost them, you couldn't play. They didn't have the ability to go online and like get a key. So like I think I still have one of them. Yeah, the exclusive gift set. That's one of my. That was the last one I bought. But that one's even like 20 years old, or not 20. No, it might have been the one I bought. It would have had to been after LOD, so that's less than 20, maybe 15 years old. But there's a couple more copies down there. Commodore 64. Wow. Yeah, you're reaching back a little ways there. Now mine might be Toucan, actually. I mean, we did the whole like when we were big into World of Warcraft, and we would line up at the GameStop because they wouldn't sell the copies until midnight for like the X packs and stuff. We did that a few times. Yeah, we did definitely. We did that for SC2. Yeah, my son and I went and lined up for that one. SC2 was not a bad second iteration. I didn't. I still love the original SC and Brood Wars more than SC2, but SC2 wasn't a bad iteration. Is there a use for a superior Thundermaw? 6 socket, 9 ED. Should I hang on to that? Is there actual use for that? I don't think I ever bought any of my stuff from Best Buy though. No, it's not ethereal. It's just a white one. I guess ethereal, that'd be a lot cooler. I don't think there's much of a use for that. You just don't see it very often. I'm not going to let it burn space.
Not even death can save you from me.
It just depends. Like it's mainly just for rumors. Like Breath of the Dying, you can use ethereal because it has what's the word? Indestructible on it. So you can use it. Ethereal has usually lower requirements to use and more damage and or durability, or not durability, but like defense. Like in the armor, ethereal's going to have higher defense, and it does remove it. It lowers the strength dex requirements by like 20% or something. Tom, what's up, dude? So if you got like an ethereal item, like if you're gonna put like Breath of the Dying, which makes it indestructible, you always want to go with the no, you want to go with ethereal. And for mercenaries, since there's no durability loss, you know, of course, it's just kind of an automatic for using on mercenaries. Yeah, I hear you, Tom. You're not really missing out on anything, dude. We do get 2.4 in a couple days, so you play around with that. Alright, I'm calling 2 runs. I didn't realize what time it was. 2 more runs. Yeah, Tong, it's the best time to be busy for it, to be honest, dude. We're still 2 weeks out, you know, so outside of 2.4 Thursday, it's not really missing anything. Get it out of the way now for ladder. Oh, is it? Well, that's kind of nice. Because that's... we probably won't be playing it till Friday anyways. Behind the thing. That's so annoying. How do you even pull that out? Back here? Where did he get back behind there? That's so annoying. Well, I don't know if that applies for D3, does it? Does it work the same way in D3? I didn't notice superior mage, ethereal superior mage plate. That's unfortunate. I just got an Arax a little earlier, Tom. So not bad. I mean, we're doing okay. No high runes, but we were talking about it. I don't think I want any high runes to drop until ladder. So just Grail items for the most part is what I'm looking for.
I am overburdened.
I'm seal popping just because I don't feel like full clearing. But yeah, I literally got that Arax like 30 minutes ago. Alright, one more. Yeah, that would be crazy, wouldn't it? That would kind of piss me off. Right before ladder drops, I get a freaking burr rune or something. Oh, that would be annoying. I would be kind of okay with it now because it's still 2 weeks out. But yeah, right before, that might piss me off. David, I get a lot of facets in Chaos. I mean, a lot of facets. I couldn't even tell you how many I've gotten here. It's in the neighborhood of 15 to 20. I got one earlier today. Yeah, the Ethereal Titans have eluded me. No luck on those. Yeah, no, Tom. It's I might not. Maybe I will. I just won't. Maybe I won't play like 2 days before ladder. Just I'm not going to play. As much as I want to work on the Grail, I might just not play for a couple days before ladder. Because technically I'm going to continue on the Grail on ladder anyways, so maybe we just take a short break right before ladder drops. Because, you know, Diablo players aren't superstitious or anything. Yeah, there are. There's some that have, like, say, for instance, the Ethereal Titans. Titans comes with replenish quantity. So, like, Ethereal Titans are cool because even if you get them Ethereal, the quantity replenishes. And there's other items that have repair, self-repair. I forget what the exact name of the stat is. So, yeah, there are items like that, which is cool. Dennis, I get regular Titans pretty good bit. That's why I'm kind of hunting for the Ethereals. I get the regular ones a lot. Yeah, kind of, Navani.
Not even death can save.
That's a good way to put it. I know that's not how it works. It's just, it's that little bit of ooh. That's interesting. I thought max was 15 on level 18 requirements. I thought 18 maxed out at 15 max damage. It's at 15 on 9s? Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. What's it max out on 18? Hang on to it. Either way, I think that's a decent LLD jewel. It needs another stat, but I mean that's a decent filler jewel for LLD. Yeah, I almost don't want the Griffin to drop till ladder now. Alright, that's it for that Grail today. Let's see where we ended up. 47.6. I wanted to be by 50 for 2.4, so I might stream tomorrow. I checked quite a few off. We actually went from 44 something. But I wanted to be at 50 by 2.4, which is Thursday. So I might stream some tomorrow. I think I'm going to do an evening stream. I haven't done an evening one in a while. But yeah, I appreciate you coming by. What was I going to say? I don't remember now. So potentially a 7 p.m. stream tomorrow to just kind of mix it up. I've been kind of cutting Wednesdays out, but I want to get to 50. So I might do one tomorrow. Ladder's still the 28th, Tong. They haven't moved it, but it's going to hinge on Thursday, dude. If Thursday 2.4 release becomes a mess, I could see it potentially ladder being pushed back. So Thursday's an important day. Yeah, Doman, that's actually not a bad idea. Get some of the lower level stuff. So yeah, I could see Thursday if they have issues with 2.4 going out, I can see ladder getting pushed. They gave themselves a 2-week buffer for that reason, but I guess it just depends. It's going to be a data thing. It depends on how clean the data transfers. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thursday's a big day. Not just because we can play around with 2.4, but it might affect ladder release. So we'll see. Hey, I appreciate you guys that switched over to Twitch to kind of help me out over there. I'm gonna look at the analytics and see what it did. Yeah, Doman. Yeah, Alan. We'll probably be playing that at least on Friday, if not before then. Yeah, I know. That's a tough one to swallow with Blizz having a clean release. Alan, it's fun. But anyways, I'm gonna go get some food, guys. I appreciate it, and I potentially will be on tomorrow night, trying to knock my 50% to Grail. See how that works out. And depending on how late it goes with the update on Thursday, if Thursday goes okay, they gave themselves a 6-hour window. So if they get it done and they're live by 7, I'll probably stream after 2.4 goes live on Thursday. So we'll see what happens. But gonna grab some food. You guys have a good one. Peace.